great.
Chills.
That is great. What a night it was, all starting off with that moment right there. Demi Lovato singing the national anthem, hitting every note to get the crowd ready for the big game.
Yeah, then fast forward to the end of the game, celebration, one to remember, of course. The Chiefs winning Super Bowl 54, a historic moment after a 50-year dry spell. Head coach Andy Reid also celebrating his 222nd win and first Super Bowl victory.
But we also want to talk about the moments in between the game as well, because there was a lot, like the halftime show and those commercials that everybody waits for all the time. Now, Jeep and Bill Murray actually just won USA Today's ad meter with their Groundhog Day commercial, best commercial by popular vote. So congratulations to them. It was really a funny commercial too, and we were saying, first of all, we were surprised that Bill did it, because he's very kind of aloof and not really around much. I don't think he even has a phone. He doesn't answer it. But to see him in the commercial, and then all of the folks who were in the movie in the commercial with him, it was really well done.
Speaking of well done, well, let's rewind back a sec to Demi Lovato. I think she did just enough in just the right places.
Yes.
Like the national anthem calls for, okay, in certain parts, if you want to put a little extra flair on it, that's fine. I don't think she went in a totally different direction, which is good. She kind of held true to it.
Right.
But, like I said, did a little riff here and there, made it her own, especially at the end. She has a beautiful voice. Bravo
and she sang
to her.
it live.
And she sang it live. Which brings us to the halftime show, which I don't think either one of them... Well, I think J-Lo was singing more than Shakira.
Yes.
You could tell their microphones were on because they would say things here and there. But let's put it this way. It was all about the dance and the performance, which they are both performers.
Yeah.
I was a little shocked that Shakira started off the way she did with that song She Wolf, because to me, it's like when you start a Super Bowl halftime show, I want to hear like the biggest hit that you have. So maybe even hips and maybe just even something a little bit quicker. Justin Timberlake, who I love too, a few years ago started his halftime show off very slow as well. Like an odd song choice to begin, but I think overall they did really great.
And the two of them were great together when they came out to,
to sing together. I wish
really
they almost overlapped a bit more throughout the entire thing, because that was one of my favorite parts, was the end. I think they were great together. They played off one another.
And I've never been to the stadium, that Hard Rock Stadium. I've been past it in Miami, but it looks beautiful.
Yeah. I also think, where was Pitbull? Everyone was speculating too, but I figured that was
it's his home.
Almost like a missed opportunity. I think he would have done it.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. That's his home.
Mr. 305.
Mr. 305. That's exactly right.
Super Bowl commercials that I love. You know what I really liked? There was a commercial that almost led into the beginning of the game where it was a young kid and he was running by all of these former NFL players, like Hall of Famers and whatnot. And then it cut to a live shot of him running out of the tunnel with the game ball in his hand, followed by a ton of other kids all wearing jerseys representing every team in the NFL, because they were celebrating 100 years, and I thought that was just a really powerful moment. All the kids were going like this, like, come on, get up on your feet.
Well, we did like the Hyundai commercial, you know, the Smart Park.
The Smart Park.
Smart Park. That was funny, and then even the Jason Momoa commercial was really funny as well when he came in. I really liked that too.
Yes, taking his muscles off.
He starts ripping his muscles off and then takes his earpiece off and is sitting there. I thought that was really funny as well.
I was telling you just before this, Post Malone had some really funny commercials to push that new, you know, the Bud Light seltzer, but they go into his head. And you see his emotions, everyone being his emotions in his head and his thoughts and whatnot, and they all have the face tattoos that he has in real life. So I just thought that was really comical.
Yeah,
there were a few of those.
I enjoyed a lot of the performances last night. Like you said, Demi Lovato, she was great. I thought Shakira and Jennifer Lopez were really good too.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I get they didn't sing, but they're dancing around like crazy. They had a bunch of people up there dancing and singing. I know people are like, oh, bring the country music on, bring the rock music on. Sure, go ahead, do that. You know, it's fine.
Well, I think it was great. It was a great choice for Miami, because I said, wow, they're really going for it. I mean, they had a lot of influences.
And Jennifer Lopez's daughter was singing with her.
Yeah, it was really sweet.
Yeah, it was good.
A kind of a Rhode Island connection, Charlie Day, who has ties to Rhode Island, was in these Tide Pods commercials that I had said, remember last week I said, oh, I think it's funny when they almost take a commercial and break it up. And then start putting him into different commercials throughout the night. And that's how it was. He just kept appearing in like...
Even in the commercials he was in,
like
which
for
was funny.
Bud Light, he was popping up. He'd go, now, is it now time to do the laundry? And then a Wonder Woman commercial he kept popping up happen. So I thought that was an interesting way to, repeat the commercial.
One that I thought that was going to get even more hype because we were watching it last week was the Ellen DeGeneres one for Alexa, which was really a funny commercial.
Was so funny.
It's a very funny commercial. But I thought that was going to get a little more hype than it probably
Maybe because
did.
it was a longer commercial, too.
But it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
And did you notice that they brought back the "What's up?"
Yeah, what's up with the pop? That's funny, too. Yeah.
With like a Roomba, though.
Yeah,
it was really interesting. Brendan, did you have a favorite point?
I did, but how about them Chiefs? How about that? They got it done, right? I mean, I didn't express this earlier since you guys ruined the outcome for me. It's spectacular.
But how much you want to be like showered in confetti? Doesn't that look fun?
I thought that The Rock doing those intros at the beginning of the game, he was like set the scene so well. His energy was really terrific, I thought. The Bill Murray Jeep ad just, I mean, I don't know what you can really say. Yeah. Fantastic. And, I was secretly hoping that J-Lo and Shakira would do a Hall & Oates medley. But I guess,
not going to happen.
Maybe they workshopped it.
They are rich girls. So.
Not going to happen.
Yeah, Man-Eater would have worked very well. Well, here now is what our friends out there are saying about the game last night. We had some great comments, so let's get right to these. Tamarylyn Newman is up first. The game itself was boring, perhaps because our beloved Pats weren't into it. I thought it was a good game. However, the halftime show, she likes that. Wow, great duo, and J-Lo's daughter, lots of energy on that stage last night. Yeah, they were terrific. For Jack Gibbs, it was all about family. My favorite moment was having my kids home together. The game is secondary. Oh, that's very sweet right there. Moving on, who do we have next on the agenda here? Lisa Gilbo-Napert shares in part, I picked Kansas City and got a bunch of crap for it. But glad it was a great game. Good halftime show and fabulous commercials. The best part is spending it with our friends, having a great time together. Yes, that is what it's all about. And lastly, Kim Smith closes things out with perhaps my favorite comment. Nope, didn't watch it. No, not interested. And you know what? Good for you, Kim. No one's forcing anyone out there to watch the big game. You're possessed of free will here in 2020. You can do whatever you want. And she's not interested. Good for you, Kim. Forget it. Bravo. Yes. Thanks, everyone. We love when you chime in. Please feel free to leave your comments on the Buzz topic each morning on Facebook, and we may even read yours right here on the show. Be snarky. As you can see, we like that. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. All of those are easily found at The Rhode Show. It's just that simple, and we love when you guys participate. For now, Michaela has made her way into the kitchen.